Well, hello YouTube. It is Sunday, January 25th, 2015, and today I'm going to do another build on my Doge version 2 competition atomizer. Okay, just did a couple videos on this when I first got it. Well, today I'm going to do a twisted build on here. I'm going to do a twisted sleeper build. Alright, I'm going to twist up some 24 gauge Kanthal, and I'm going to wrap it around 3/32 little screwdriver that comes with the atomizers. Alright, it's going to be a little difficult to do a sleeper build with that thick of a coil, but I can do it. So let's get on to twisting my wire here. I'll use my trusty little Makita drill. Trusty little Makita, works great. Pair of pliers to pinch off the end here. And let's get to spinning. Alright, so I'm going to get this coil twisted as tight as possible. Should be a nice tight twist. Okay, let me get a good zoom on this here. Give me 1 second here. Oh man, sorry about that. My webcam thing switched over to my other screen there. So, see how tight that twist is? That's very nice. Okay, very nice, uniform, twisted coil. Alright, my mouse ain't being cooperative, is it? Alright, so what I'm going to do, since I twisted up my wire, I'm going to torch it first. I like to torch my wire when I twist it before I wrap it. It makes it a little bit easier to wrap. Bear with me, get my torch to light. Not as hot as I'd like it to be, but it will work. So what we want to do is we want to get this wire, there we go, glowing nice and red. Okay, let's let that cool down. And the reason for heating the wire before making the coils is it takes out some of the springiness and makes it a little bit more pliable, especially doing a sleeper build. Okay, on the second coil, it makes it a little easier to wrap it. Alright, so there we go. We got a nice heated piece of wire. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a 4-3 wrap. Okay, actually no, I'll make it a 5-4 wrap. So I'll make it 5 wraps on the outside, dual. So let's get to wrapping and get this going. Actually, I'm going to make it a 4-3 wrap. I'll make 4 wraps. Get me a little bit more vapor production out of it. Okay, here we go. Here's the first coil. Let me get a focus on this so you can see. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be very nice. Okay, so to do the sleeper build, let's get down low here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the pattern with my post holes. Actually, they're about even, so I'm not going to worry about. They're almost even, so I'm going to go ahead, pass my long end through the center post. Tighten down on the center post there. Now I'm going to pinch off my center post. You know, they say that these Doges are competition atomizers. You can super sub-ohm them and stuff. Well, I've already melted down my insulator on this thing when I did a 0.04 build. So I'm not a believer. Okay, it's pretty pathetic that it didn't last. On my first build, I melted down the insulator. So I'm pretty disappointed about that. So I'm already on my spare insulator that the atomizer comes with. So if I melt this one down, I get to see if I can order a replacement set of insulators for this particular atomizer. Okay, let's see here. Let me get that thing tightened down a little bit more. Let's see if it's going to spin on me. It's supposed to have square posts so it doesn't spin. Looks good. All right. Cool, man. So there's the first coil on the atomizer. This camera is a pain in my neck. Okay, it's a little crooked right now. I will get it all straightened up. Actually, I'll do it real quick on camera. Okay, there we go. First coil. Sounds good, looks good. Now, being that I heated my wire before wrapping it, that's going to cut down on my dry burning. Alright folks, now let's get back to autofocus and let me get the second coil wrapped. So we want to try to make sure we get it tight around the screwdriver as possible. Oh, and by the way, I just ordered some parts today. I'm going to build me and the wife a couple of aluminum mechanical dual 18650 mods. Okay, they're going to be a box mod, but they're going to be aluminum. So I ordered all the parts to do it today. I should have them by the end of the week. I'll build a box and I will put it on my channel for your viewing enjoyment. This plastic box mod is pretty cool and all, but I think an aluminum box would actually be cooler. Bear with me, I gotta get this wire to cooperate here. There we go. That's more better. Like I said, sleeper builds with bigger wire is always kind of a pain in the butt. Just make sure my legs are approximately even. Pretty close. Okay. Before I do any dry burning, I will let you see the finished effect on the two coils. Okay, the second coil is the one on top. See, it's a little bit more sloppy, but that's alright because I'm going to clean those up right now when I dry burn it. Remember, when you're dry burning, always pulse. You don't want to just fire it directly right off the top, because you can melt down your legs. Not usually with Kanthal, but for sure with nichrome. But today I'm using Kanthal. So I kept melting down the legs on nichrome on this particular atomizer, and it's getting a little bit old. Get those coils sitting a little bit closer to the deck. Okay, so we got the two coils close to the deck there. Now just get some pinching going on. Nice even burn, nice even glow. Pretty nice. Let's see. Wrap up time is not bad at all. Double check my connections. Remember, folks, when you're tightening your connections, you don't want to over tighten, because you will snap wire, especially if you're using smaller wire. I can get my needle nose in there to grip that center post. Okay, we're good. Now, since I tweaked them a little bit, I think I tighten them up a little bit more. Good. Got nice even glow. Alright, all the tweaking is done. And it looks like I should be clear of my top cap. I'll just verify that right now. Yep, you can see it right behind the Cyclops air hole. You see the coils back there. Nice. Good alignment on the air hole. Okay, let it cool down. Wick her up. Other than the fact that I can't really do a super sub-ohm build on this atomizer, I've been pretty satisfied with it actually. It's very productive. You get a good build on it, it's not way too hot. Just kind of bums me out that the insulator ain't worth a shit. I don't feel you should be able to advertise something as something that it isn't. But I guess that's what this world is all about. Alright folks, there we go. There she is all whipped up. Okay, we're going to get her juiced and give it a vape. Ah, good old coffee. Actually, today I'm vaping a thick vanilla custard with a shot of strawberry, 80% VG, 20% PG. This is from Steam Juice, of course. 6 milligrams of nicotine. Let's get that cotton nicely saturated. It's not extreme to where it's yelling at you or anything, but it's there. Now let's clean up my mess. Top cap on it. Give her a vape. Okay, there we go. Got both air holes wide open. Let's come back up top. Very nice. Now let's put some fresh batteries in. Man, super flavorful. So the really good, cool thing about twisted coils is they're so flavorful. but they're still productive altogether. Get the best of both worlds. Yeah, those batteries have no bars left on them. I was pretty low on those batteries. There goes some fresh juice here. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Let me see if I can ohm it out. See where she ohms out at. See if I got a good ohm reader today. Alright, let's go with this one and see if it reads. 0.12. Nice, very freaking nice. It's a good reading. It's a good resistance. Now that's a sleeper dual 4-rep twisted 24 gauge around at 3/32. Okay, let me clean up my contacts here, make sure everything is good. Put it back together and vape again. Pour juice in there. Really cool thing about the chuff cap is you can juice through the top and keep all your coil away. Very, very nice. Well, folks, that's it for today. Everybody have a great weekend and vape on.